the series tonight, but what a lineup we've got for you. Tom Hanks, star of Toy Story 4, is here. Oh, I am so excited I've got a Woody. Good old Woody. I've seen the movie. There's a new character in the movie called Forky, basically a plastic fork. And Forky doesn't have a great time of it in the film. But, you know, it's not easy being a fork. They can end up in some disgusting places. Yeah. That's the new salad-eating Boris. He's been out and about all week campaigning for the Tory leadership. Oh. Look at that massive cock. It's true, yeah, it's true. Oscar-winning actress and lifestyle guru Gwyneth Paltrow will be here. Along with two stars from the new Spider-Man film, Tom Holland and Jake Gyllenhaal. I know. Tom, of course, the new young Spider-Man. There he is. Actually, you know, the old Spider-Man's still knocking around, but let himself go a bit. He really has. Why do you think that's bad? You should see what happened to Wonder Woman. Here's another picture of Tom in action. Now, I'm told that's Tom in an Avengers film, but I'm not sure it's real. You know, you can't always believe what's on the side of a bus, can you, Boris? Hey, let's get some guests on! Later, we'll have music from Grime star Stormzy, everybody! Yeah! But first, he's the Oscar-nominated star of Brokeback Mountain, Nightcrawler and Donnie Darko. Please welcome Jake Gyllenhaal! There he is! Hello! Nice to see you. Yeah, have a seat, too. Yeah, say Gyllenhaal. He's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's Mr. Tom Holland! Woo! Hello! Hug it. Nice to see you. Come in. Down. She's an Oscar-winning actress, a best-selling author and creator of lifestyle brand Goop. Please welcome Gwyneth Paltrow! There you go. Good songster. Hello. Come in. Good songster. And back as Sheriff Woody in Toy Story 4. He's a Hollywood great, a double Oscar winner, and one of my favourite guests. Please welcome Tom Hanks!
We met backstage. We were talking.
You all chatted backstage. I went backstage. I didn't see the two of you. Where were you?
We were there. We
waved. Oh, were you?
But you didn't. Yeah.
I probably thought they were entourage. Yeah. So many people. Welcome all. Tom Hanks, we love you on this.
Oh, it's lovely to be back. Thank you.
Because Tom, you know, Tom Hanks, you're known as a really nice man. You're a very nice man.
I like to think I'm not so much nice as awesome.
Okay.
No barrier there, huh?
But is it kind of a curse?
You know, I had this dream at one point of being able to be the guy, the evil Lord Drax or something like that in a James Bond movie.
Yes.
Because I've always wanted to deliver this line to I don't care who. Danny Craig, Idris Elba, whoever is going to be I've always wanted to say this to somebody on camera. Before I kill you, Mr. Bond, perhaps you'd like a tour of my installation. Notice the air conditioning ducts, wide enough for a man to crawl through. Unfortunately, you will not have that opportunity. Notice too, the red button, that wind push will start an unstoppable self-destruct mechanism that will destroy I have built and worked for. You will not have the opportunity to press that red button, Mr. Bond. That's the thing I'd love to be able to, but they never give me the job because it would always sound like this: before I kill you, Mr. Bond. Never works out.
Very good. Now, Gwyneth Paltrow, you found fame very early on, but I like your dad. What stage in your life did your dad sort of sit you
when
down?
I was
It was after I won an Oscar when I was 26, so I was really young. And I would say it was about a year later. You know, I mean, my philosophy is like fame is actually not very good for us as people because everybody starts removing all of your obstacles. And I think friction is actually what makes you grow. And so all of a sudden I was this pretty young woman and everybody was removing my obstacles and I got to stop waiting online, et cetera, whatever the case was. And I think incrementally I started just behaving a little strangely or a little weird. And my father, who Tom knew,
man, Bruce.
He sat me down one day and he said in his inimitable Brooklyn way, you're kind of turning into an asshole. And it ended up being this incredibly important moment in my life where he really burst a bubble for me where I could see, oh, this is actually really dangerous that, you know, everybody's wanting to remove obstacles. So,
it infantilizes you. I think that's one of the things that you can get away with ridiculous things sometimes.
And Tom Holland, obviously, you know, this is all kind of new. And so are the Holland clan keeping your feet on the ground?
Yeah, they do a good job too. My dad has this very annoying phrase, if I ever do anything dickish, he'd go, God, you're such a movie star, man. And it drives me up the wall. But now I just go, yeah, I am.
I think the asshole conversation may be happening very soon.
Very
That's funny.
And similar with you, Jake, like how did you manage to kind of, or did you go a bit crazy when it all happened to you?
Well, I like to think that I've always been crazy.
Okay.
But no, my sister is, you know, as an actor too, and she's likes to really tear me down. So it's a perfect combination for me. When you go through it with a sibling, I think it changes the whole thing.
Yeah,
you know?
you can
They never let you
keep each other in check.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the family will be very proud of you because you're hitting the West End. Is it next year? Yeah. Next May?
Next June.
Oh, next June.
Yes, doing Sunday in
A
the Park
year
with
from
George.
now?
A year from now.
Yes. Form a line, folks.
Yes.
A year from now. We just announced it. Yeah. A year from now doing Sunday in the Park with George at the Savoy Theatre. Yes, we did it on Broadway a couple years ago.
Yeah. And was the plan always to bring it here?
No, it wasn't. It was. We wanted to move it. We only had about a 14-week run on Broadway. It was short already. It was limited, and then we moved on. But we always felt like it had never really been resolved, and we wanted to continue it somehow. And the West End is pretty darn special, so we thought the only logical place to go was here, and we all found the right dates that matched, and so it's next summer.
Wow.
2020.
Yeah, looking forward to summer's well for you. Right, on you. Very good. Thank you. But before that, you won't have to wait a year. Because Tom Hanks, this is exciting, is back as Sheriff Woody in Toy Story 4.
Yes.
We never thought we'd see it here. It opens tonight, this very night. And so at the end of the last film, obviously, Andy grew up.
Yeah.
You all the toys got given to Bonnie next door. So at the start of this film, where do we find you?
Well, it actually starts 9 years ago in a meeting between Andy and Bo Peep and how they get separated. Back when they're still very much in Andy's room. Oh. And then you you know that visual technique?
Yeah.
That Pixar trademark? And then time speeds forward, and they're back in Bonnie's room. And little Bonnie is starting kindergarten, which is a big moment in the life of any kid and also in the lives of that kid's toys.
And there's some new characters, like I said in the monologue.
Forky, yes.
Forky.
He is so good that for a while the movie was called Toy Story Forky. That's how good. Tony Hale is the voice of Forky, and he's extraordinarily wonderful.
That's technically a spork, isn't it?
Well,
really
we had big discussions about it.
that's a.
You know, they come in with you've done cartoons. You're working
Right.
with Pixar. They come in with these animatic versions of it, and they said, "And here is Forky." And we said, "Guys, I know my trash. if it's got a spoon-like shape and a few tines on it, that in fact is a spork."
Yes.
But they did like corporate. Disney corporate testing, marketing, all this kind of stuff.
Of course
and they
they did.
realized that if you were going to call that little thing a spork, evidently would scare the children. And so they opted for a Forky.
Okay. Fair enough.
High-level decisions to make.
Does that answer your question?
I'm glad. I just wanted to clear that up.
But it is a sport.
Yeah, this was
Yes,
like-
indeed,
Okay,
it is
cool.
a sport.
Thank you, Jay.
Those are also pipe cleaner arms.
Well, I'll tell you, why don't we watch a clip then? This is Woody introducing Forky to the rest of the gang.
Very good.
Right, it stopped. Yeah, it stopped. There's only a clip.
Yeah.
You'll have to go to the cinema to do the rest. So this is the last one, and so what's that like? Is it emotional, or is it just kind of another day at the office?
it was terrible. It was terrible. I started recording Woody in 1991. That's when we actually got together to do the first one.
Guess who wasn't born then?
I'm going to say happy. Everybody to my left was not yet conceived.
I was,
Really? You were born? God.
I was having sex, I think, when I...
Boring!
And so are my parents.
Well,
Well, we painted a picture now. Thank you.
yeah.
Meanwhile, back in your last.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So it's a long time.
Well, and you record these things over about 4 years. You go in about every 8 months and deliver up onto everything that the writers have come up with. And the last session was, I thought it was just odds and ends. You have to do a little bit of this reel and a little bit of that and maybe one whole sequence. But I was in the same studio, in the same microphone, with the same glass, Studio B at Disney. And when they said, okay, great, thanks. And just like that, 20, however many years were over. And I had to say, wait, guys, you need, there's got to be something else. You need, no, we pretty much got it all. No, there's got to be I got to say, come on, guys, or I got to say something like, let's get back to Bonnie's room, or look out, Buzz. There's got to be some line. They said, no, you're done. And my little lip started quibbling. I had to, you ever do this when you're really uncomfortable and all you can do is say, well, oh my. Oh my. Well. Oh my. And the only thing to do was to go and get in my car and drive away. And I was, I heard the music and the sun was going down, and in my mind's eye, I was like, muddy. The credits were rolling on my life. Everything was done.
Oh, that's a sort of weird. You think someone would have kind of a party popper or something for the end?
I think they were really celebrating the end of some other people's work on it.
And it's one of those jobs where you kind of think, oh, how hard can that be? But they really do put you through it.
I have never begun a recording session without wishing it was already over. Because understand, Woody is clenched all the time.
Yeah.
He's clenched. There was something he's got to explain, or come on, guys! Or no, look out! This way! It's all that. And you can't move. The microphone is right there, and you can't move, and you have to be like this. And it's like, and then they save the last thing for you, usually at the end of a very long workday, is the grunts.
Yeah.
And they will show you an animatic of Woody climbing up a bunch of books onto a thing and say, okay, could you do grunts of climbing up? Okay, all right.
That is very good.
That's legitimately how Tom was made.
That's right. But then you have to do the coming down. Which is, I think they are gleeful at making you wring every possible meaning from a line. When you're in the young actor, repetitions, the exercise repetitions, where you have a very simple cue and a very simple line. And the cue might be, would you like some more coffee? And the line you have to say is, coffee, you think I want more coffee? Boy, do I need more coffee. So if you would say, coffee, do I want coffee? Boy, do I need more coffee, okay? And you're going to say it every conceivable way you can.
Sure.
And all I'm going to say is,
Let's do this.
would you like more coffee? Would you like more coffee? Coffee, boy, do I need more coffee.
Coffee. Boy, do I need more coffee.
Good, thank you. Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee. Boy, do I need some more
Could you
coffee.
try it with a little more something to it? Because we need, this is a big important scene, because King Kong is out front and he's going to smash the building.
Okay, yes, Tom Hanks.
Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, sir, I need some more coffee.
Good, let's try it again. Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, sir, I need some more coffee.
Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, sir, come on, I need some more coffee.
Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, Tom Hanks, give me some coffee.
And that's what it is like doing. Bravo, by the way. That was absolutely, you know how it works.
Why did you do that in American
American accent?
I don't know.
You
can't
did that in an
act with
American
English
accent.
anymore.
Yeah.
I did a commercial the other day as Tom Holland, and I was like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And they're like, "You're from Kingston, by the way."
Now, obviously, with Toy Story come toys. And we kind of thought, oh, well, you know, we've seen all the toys. They've come up with such a good toy. So this, I don't know, have you seen this?
I don't know that I have.
Okay, so this is Woody. The idea is, you know, obviously in Toy Story, the toys are, you know, can all talk to each other, and then when people come, they become toys again.
Yeah.
Okay?
They have to flop down like toys.
Yeah. So.
Hello, buddy.
Okay, so just put this here. So, this should work. I might have to move those.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Hello, buddy.
What's up, partner?
Someone's coming.
Quick, resume positions.
Isn't that amazing?
That is pretty great.
Wait. Hang on. Not done. Okay, no one's here.
The coast is clear? Great. Oh, that was close. Could you help me up, partner?
Sure.
I was going to say, it doesn't get back up, does it?
Ride like the wind.
Quiet, go to sleep.
Sounds like a great idea.
I love this. I love this.
Very cool.
Isn't that amazing?
But that's quite a brilliant toy that does exactly two things. It stands and it falls.
It's more than I can do.
What do we have to yell in order to make you fall back on?
Another drink? Yeah. Now, I turn to Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow, not here tonight as an actor, but as a business person. And like, I don't know if you remember when the Goop email started, and you could sign up for the email, and it was just, you know, you recommended things and da-da-da. But that has now developed into this huge business empire.
Thank you. I don't know. Thank you.
But it has, though.
It's been an incredible experience, and we're getting there. We're growing, and we're having a good time doing it.
Yeah. So you're having this event in London. It's
on the 29th and 30th. It's called In Goop Health. There are wellness summits, and we're really excited to bring it to the UK. You know, I started the business here 10 plus years ago, out of my kitchen in Belsize Park. So it feels really nice to come home and to bring the brand back to where we started.
Were you like scooping things into baggies and zipping clothes and putting it in the mail?
No, that came later.
Okay.
Yeah, and the level that you've got this thing to now, you know, because people, well, they poked some gentle fun at some of the things that you sold.
For sure.
But then those things have gone on to become really mainstream.
Yeah.
Like gluten-free seemed cuckoo when you mentioned it, and now it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's funny. I remember when I wrote about gluten-free, I wrote a gluten-free cookbook actually because my son had eczema and I was told not to feed him gluten for a while, and people were really mean and said, you know, I was starving my kids and stuff like that. And then you watch, you know, gluten-free become a huge market. And so we've had a number of those things where we talk about something and then, you know, everybody sort of goes all aflutter. And then, you know, I always think like, oh, we're ahead of the curve.
Did they say things like, how dare you deny your child gluten? What kind of mother are you?
Basically, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And vagina steaming. We'd never heard of vagina steaming.
Yeah.
And now who doesn't steam their vagina?
You're sitting on a steam right now.
I tell you.
No, that was actually really funny because there was a spa in LA that had this, it's an old Korean practice.
Of course.
And so we wrote about it in the spa, and then like we hadn't even done it or anything, but it just went everywhere. So it's very funny.
But you've got a way, I think you said, of you don't listen to kind of the naysayers or kind of the negative voices out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, our role at Goop is really to ask questions and to move culture forward, and to what we try to do really is help eliminate shame by asking questions and like creating a space for people to ask questions or going into areas that might seem, you know, embarrassing to talk about or whatever. And so we go there, and then we try to open it up for people to come and read and be curious. But
it's not just we. I mean, you say we, like GP, they're your initials, but also stand for guinea pig. I mean, you do all these things.
I do not all of the things, but yeah, if there's some, cleanse or something coming up or some weird thing, I always like, oh, Gwyneth will do it. Let her do it. So, yeah.
And have you had bad results from any of those things?
I've never had anything really bad. I mean, I did draw the line the other day. Apparently, there's an ancient Ayurvedic practice where you drink your own urine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
We do that.
Yeah.
Together. We drink each other's.
Jake didn't think you were going to share that.
Sorry, Jake. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's true.
This is a place for truth.
Dear Miss Paltrow, I am shocked.
That I don't think I wouldn't. Yeah, that's like a bridge too far.
I think my body got rid of it once. Why
Yeah.
reintroduce it?
I know.
But it is a form of survival, right? People do that to survive.
Yeah, like Bear
In the
Grylls
desert.
does it all the time, right?
Oh, get a job. Bear Grylls. But now, in terms of the beauty range of things, do you have beard oils and things like that?
We have beard oil.
Okay.
We have all kinds of stuff.
Because Tom, you're sporting sometimes a big beard. Recently, you had a very
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
I had a big beard.
Yeah.
But, the thing about beards is they're really fun to grow for a while. There I am.
there you are. That is
Reed and I at Stagecoach just not too long ago. It's really great to grow a beard until you find yourself at dinner absent-mindedly combing it with a fork. Then you say, well, that's very interesting, Your Majesty. So when did you meet David? Then you realize you've gone too far.
And I love that picture of you guys at Stagecoach, where you got a beard, but you're still obviously Tom Hanks, and let's say you were in middle age.
I am a middle-aged guy.
But you still had problems.
Oh dear! Oh my lord! Okay, the great thing about these outdoor festivals, like Stagecoach or operate Coachella. It's really hot, and they have beer pavilions everywhere. And so we were there, and it was Rita sang at like 1:30 in the afternoon. At about 1:10, I decided to go get myself a frosty cold one, and I went on and said, "Hi, how you doing?" And I give him a couple of seconds to let the H-bomb drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'll come on, yes, hi. Well, Tom Hanks, yeah, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Could I have a draw, please? Oh, well, sure. Could we see your ID bracelet? And I say, first of all, you know my name. And secondly, I'd like a beer. He says, well, we can't sell you a beer without proof of ID. I mean, like, so that I'm old enough to afford a beer? We just are not allowed to give you a beer unless you have your ID band, sir. I said, well, where do you get your ID band? Well, it's about a half a mile on the other side of the table. I said, look, not only am I who you think I am, I'm also 62 goddamn years old. I would really like to have it. These ladies were not allowed to sell me a beer without my official Stagecoach I am over 21 ID bracelet. I did not have a beer until somebody went over and got me an ID. And I came back, and I warned them. I said, listen, ladies, they were a bit chagrined. Even the manager says, Mr. Ahmed, I'm so sorry, but if I give you a beer, I'm just going to get fired. And I said, well, this is going to make a great story on the Grand Norton. So mark my words.
I hope that
this day. I hope so, too.
Now, talking of beards, Tom Holland, you had to grow, was it a moustache or a beard?
I was making a film with Doug Liman in Montreal, and I was playing a real tough kid, and he asked me to grow as much facial hair as I could, which is really impressive, by the way.
Now, I think we've got a picture of the amount of facial hair you
Get
grew.
ready. Yeah, impressive.
That's it.
The thing is, the problem is that's 6 weeks growth.
Because how old are you now?
I'm 23 now, yeah.
Because you do look ridiculously young.
Thank you.
So, can you, in terms of getting served and things like that?
Can you get a beer at Stagecoach?
Well, I have a similar story. I was once, I went out to a pub with my mum in Kingston, and we had a few beers.
Roll.
The story gets better. My mum crazily says, should we go out clubbing? I'm like, yeah, Mum, if you want, we can. There's a few clubs in town. We go out, we go to the door, I give them my ID, they let me in, and then they won't let my mum in because she doesn't have ID. And I'm trying to explain to the obviously dumb bouncer that I came out of her. 21 years ago.
Here we go again.
So she's clearly...
You remember, Toy Story was in cinemas.
I don't know where you guys have been going, but I used to go and get, like, I got a fake ID when I was a kid.
Of course you did. Yeah.
That was super easy. I went down to the jewelry district, and I just I got myself a fake ID. I could get in almost anywhere.
But now, what was the name on the fake ID?
Jose Cerveza. I mean, I knew what I wanted. Joe Beer. I asked for it.
Did people not? Oh, did you ask for Joe Beer?
I didn't ask for it. No, they gave you these like crazy names. They were like crazy names. They were trying to get you caught, but I didn't ever get caught.
You actually, it succeeded?
Yeah.
Right this way, Mr. Cerveza. Yeah.
Exactly like
Right, moving on. Because Jake and Tom together in Spider-Man Far From Home. It's out on the 2nd of July. Ooh. Now, Tom, we know you're Spider-Man.
Yes.
Jake, who you?
I play a character called Mysterio. And he is a guy who...
Mysterio?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mysterio.
I didn't
One
know
word.
you said Wisterio. Like...
Wisteria, yeah, like a flower. It's a wisteria.
I thought you meant he said Mysteria.
Oh, Mysteria.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Mysteria.
Well, I mean, I do wear spandex. But yeah, his name is Mysterio, and he finds himself on this Earth. He finds a sort of dimensional rift, and he falls through it, and he's chasing after this incredible creature, and it lands here on Earth, and he has to fight this creature, and he needs Spider-Man's help.
And superhero get superhero outfits, and you liked yours.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Holy
Like, you
cow.
wore it more than you were meant to, didn't you?
He'd never take it off.
There's not a scene I don't wear it in.
And did they offer you other clothes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ray, let me ask you something. If they offered you that, would you ever take
No.
that off?
I would never take it off. I would never take it off.
Do you fly in this movie?
Yes, but I fly generally anyway.
Yeah. Mind you, someone else has got a new suit. Spider-Man's got a new suit.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
But now, you really like
stealth
this suit,
suit.
right?
I do, yes. Because I can go to the bathroom in it, mainly. It's funny, if you watch Iron Man 1, Robert wore the full suit. And then if you watch Iron Man 2, he wore, like, American football pads that were red and gold. I'm on my 5th movie. And I just got a zipper. So it's been a steady climb, but I'm
Well, you
getting
earned
there.
it, kid. You know, I find that when you make enough movies, you get a zipper right at some point. But you got to earn it. It's one of those obstacles that are put in front of you. You got to learn how to.
Yeah, that is true. And the plot kind of revolves around you going on a school trip to Europe.
Yes, it does, yeah. The film is a direct continuation of Avengers Endgame. So we deal with the ramifications of the blip, of the death of Tony Stark. Sorry to anyone who hasn't seen the film. If you haven't, then you're living under a rock. No, it's...
You were in it. You were in it. Yeah.
You're a widow.
Don't spoil it for Gwyneth.
I'm sorry.
Don't spoil it for Gwyneth. Let her discover that herself.
So the story is basically Spider-Man trying to take a break. He's trying to hang up the Spider-Man suit and escape the responsibility of being a superhero. But what he learns throughout the course of the film is that responsibility isn't something you can run away from. And that's when we team up and we sort of become best buds on and off screen. And we fight these elemental creatures.
But now, filming together, like, Jake, Tom, it sounds like, was quite unsympathetic to you while you were filming. Didn't you get a little peaky in?
Oh well, yeah. We were shooting a scene, and I got sick. I was very nauseous throughout the day, and in the middle of one of the takes, I threw up in the middle of the take, and kept going. You know, but that's what acting's all about.
I was sitting opposite him, and I was like, how is he doing that? he is so good. He looks so tortured and so unwell and so like hurt. And then he basically just had a stomach bug.
And they actually CGI'd the vomit out of the shot. But if you look in the movie at this, my mouth is just partially open at one. I'm kidding. Are you kidding?
Just like this.
Yeah. You have to move it. Yeah. I was like, they're from another planet.
You're ruining the magic.
But in terms of the suits, because Gwyneth, I sort of, you don't think of Pepper as kind of a superhero-y person. She was more human.
Yeah.
But you did get to wear the suit.
Yeah, a few times I did, yeah.
And was it in Iron Man 2? 3. Iron Man 3. Oh, and Endgame. You're in it in the Endgame as well.
And Endgame.
And Infinity.
Yeah. And were you really in the suit?
Yeah, as Tom was saying, they've evolved the suit. So in Iron Man 1, Robert was wearing huge armor, and by the time it got around to whatever the last one was, we were sort of half and half.
I really don't know the names of these movies.
I know. Do you? Honestly, do you?
No, I know. I can't.
Exactly. So mine didn't have a zipper, but I guess I don't need a zipper. In the
All that
same way.
steaming. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know how that works. It's like the subway. Woo.
Did you get into them like with talcum powder and people pulling them up and?
Yeah.
What are we talking about right now? Okay, sorry.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yep.
Good
I just
point.
wanted to.
The suit.
My last suit, I had to definitely wiggle into it.
Yeah.
I've done some
Do you have to
CGI, and it's like
yeah.
putting on a really tight wetsuit or a scuba outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it feels so nice.
Yeah. That's funny.
Listen, we're looking to move on, but very quickly, Tom Hanks. I've got to clear this up because there are some sad bachelors on the internet who claim that you...
Just a handful.
Just a handful. There aren't many of them out there, but there are some.
Yeah.
And they believe that you were nearly Batman at some point.
Oh, wouldn't that be comical? No, never. Can you imagine me in that suit? Forgive me. But you know what? It was probably around the time Michael Keaton did it, with Bennett.
Yes.
And Michael Keaton was a fabulous Batman. He was mysterious. If I had grabbed a bad guy and shook him like that, and he said, "Who are you?" and you heard me saying this, "I'm Batman." It just would not have worked out. No matter what they did to the voice box, the casting worked out just fine.
Oh, dear. Right, it's time for music. This 3-time Brit Award-winning grime star broke streaming records with his debut album, and the new one is set to do the same. Here performing Crown, please welcome Stormzy!
Searching every corner of my mind, looking for the answers I can't find. I have my reasons and life has its lessons. I try to be grateful and count all my blessings. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Amen in Jesus' name, yes I declare it. Any little seed I receive, I have to share it. Brothers wanna break me down, I can't bear it. But heavy is the head with the crown, I still wear it. You can't hold me down, I still cope. Rain falling down at the bricks, I'm still soaked. Try put a hole in our ship, boo-boo boats. 2 birds with 1 stone, I kill both. Pray I never lose and pray I never hit the show. Promise if I do that, you'll be checking on my health. If it's for my people, I'll do anything to help. If I do it out of love, it's not to benefit myself. Ooh, gotta stay around and make a comeback too. I know my only mother wants a son back too. They're saying I'm the voice of the young black youth, and then I say yeah cool, and then I bum my zoo, and now I'm
searching every corner of my mind. Search every corner, look for the answers. Looking for the answers I can't find. No, I can find them. No silver lining.
I have my reasons. Life has its lessons. Try to be grateful and count all my blessings.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Amen in Jesus' name, oh yes I claim it. Any little bread that I make, I have to break it. Brothers wanna break me down, I can't take it. I done a scholarship for the kids, they said it's racist. That's not anti-white, it's pro-black. Hang me out to dry, I won't crack. All these fancy ties and gold plaques. Never had no silver spoons on our mouths, we sold like. Don't comment on my coach, you ain't qualified. Stab us in the back and then apologize. If you knew my story, you'll be horrified. The irony of trapping on a Boris bike. Gotta stay alive and say my brother as well. Look at all these legends on the cover of Bell. Long time coming, but we come to prevail. I guess a little bit of heaven has to come with the hell, you know?
Searching every corner of my mind. Search every corner. Look for the answers. Looking for the answers. I can't find them. No silver lining.
I have my reasons. Life has its lessons. Try to be grateful. Count all my blessings.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Beautiful. Stormzy, everybody. Come on over. Have a chat. Stormzy, everyone. Come and say hi. Jake Gyllenhaal, Tom Holland, Gwyneth Paltrow, Tom Hanks, that's Stormzy. Have a seat, you. Wherever.
I'm gonna zip this up as well, Carl. Sorry.
What's Stormzy have?
It's a bit creased, isn't it?
Okay, zip it up. There you go. You look lovely. You look lovely.
There you go.
Nice. Excellent.
Lovely.
How are you?
Do you know, I was drinking a bit, you know. I was thinking, big sofa, innit, like, superstars.
Yeah. Well, and you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stormzy's here.
You know, we live really close to each other.
Is it? Where do you live?
Yeah, I live in Kingston.
Oh, I live in Kingston.
My mum sees you walk your dog all the time.
Oh, is it?
She'll come back, you know, Tom, do you want a cup of tea? Oh, I saw Stormzy today.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm out here.
And now, Gwyneth, your children will be very excited.
Yes, my children are big fans of
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. That's
They
it.
are.
Yeah. That's hard. Do you know what it is? Like, this is a big sofa, man. You know what I mean? That's like a...
Yeah.
I'm going up in the world.
It's got the H-bomb at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah, the H-bomb is
Letting that linger there for a while.
Now, we should say that single, Crown, is out today, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
And the album is out later this year. Do we know when?
Yeah, later this year. I'm trying to be all elusive, you know? Don't know when it's going to come, you know?
Could it be a vinyl version where you drop?
Oh, yeah, definitely vinyl.
Excellent.
Yeah, vinyl.
For you, Grandpa.
Yeah, exactly, right for you. Vinyl, streaming, all of that, everything, yeah.
But Gang Signs and Prayer, obviously that was huge.
Yeah.
But that was kind of, I guess, your life up until you released your first album.
Yeah.
So the second album, does it deal with kind of you becoming the superstar or?
Yeah. So for this album, I've just tried to be I've tried to be as human as possible and as like honest as possible in the sense of I feel like as a rapper and an MC you always kind of get the side of like I'm the best MC in the country and all of that and then but a lot of the time you don't like it is very heavy like the duty that I sometimes feel like I carry can feel overwhelming and there's a lot of days when I'm not up to scratch and I don't feel ready. Like today I got nervous, you know what I mean, during my performance, and so I was thinking, for the rest of my career, I'm proper hellbent on people. I just want to be a human, as much as like Stormzy, the star or whatever it is. Like it's like that's all great, but I'm a human being. So with this album, I was just like I just want to tell my truth so that people just like I'm a human, innit? Like,
yeah,
man.
You're doing something.
And listen, so exciting. Headlining Glastonbury. You're the first British rapper to ever headline Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Which must be a huge... Yeah. And, you know, you talk about nervous. I mean, that's going to be a gig and a half.
How many people will be out there at Glastonbury?
More than 100,000, I believe. That might be a random number, though. But it's the biggest festival in the world, I believe. But no, it is. No, Glastonbury is the biggest festival in the world.
Apart from...
No, not Coachella, because Americans feel like Coachella is like...
You get beer at Glastonbury.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, that's the biggest stage it's an honour of a lifetime, and it's like, it's the biggest stage I'm ever gonna be on. At this point in my career, I'm one album deep, and to have like the world's biggest stage, the world's biggest festival, like the top like kind of bill, top headline, like it's like, I gotta thank God, man. Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. But it is amazing, and like credit to you, sir, because it is incredible to get that opportunity and to seize it and to succeed the way you have. It's just fabulous.
And I'm gonna mash it up as well.
You almost said something else. You almost said something else.
Good luck with Glastonbury. Good luck with the single, the album. Stormzy, everybody! Fantastic. That is nearly it. But before we go, let's make a very quick visit and final visit of the series to the big red chair. Hello, who's there?
Hello, it's Nick.
Too cheerful? Is that what it was?
It's a chemical reaction.
I get it.
It's chemical. Who's up next? Hello.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, lovely. And what do you do, Stephanie?
I work in marketing.
Marketing. And where do you... Are you from? You're not from here.
I'm from Chicago.
But you do live here now?
Yes, I live in London.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, off you go with your story.
So my story is actually about Stormzy. So just recently, my fiance...
Okay, I'm poised, Stormzy. Just give me a look, Stormzy, at any time. Okay, keep going.
So just recently, my fiance and I were moving to London, and we had gotten up so early to try and beat the traffic. But of course, while we were headed there, we hit horrible traffic at this roundabout. And I was telling my fiance, make sure you keep up with the cars in front of you because we are late to pick up the couch. And we were finally about to get out of this traffic once we were stuck in it for ages. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this car just slowly inching forward, trying to get in front of us. And all of a sudden, my fiance slams on his brakes, and I look over, and all I see is Stormzy popping his head out of the passenger window, giving us a cheeky wave. And my fiance was so excited, he let him through the light, and we ended up missing it and not being able to pick up our couch.
Stormzy, walk or flip?
Flipper, man.
What is a cheeky wave, though? I want to know what a cheeky wave is.
Okay, that really is all we've got time for. If you'd like to have a go in the red chair yourself and tell your story, you can contact us via our website at this very address. Please say a huge thank you to all of my guests tonight. Stormzy! Jake Gyllenhaal! Tom Holland! Gwyneth Paltrow! And Mr. Tom Hanks! That's it for this series. Will you join me next week for a look back at some of the highlights of the past 12 weeks? We'll be back in the autumn. Till then, have a great summer. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye!